What's going on YouTube? It's your boy YGTJ, but we're not in the YGT today. We are actually in the Fusion. If you haven't seen the little intro video for the Fusion, go check that out real quick. I'm gonna post a card for that video, so you can just click on that if you haven't seen it. There's not much to really be fixed up on this car. So for our first video, we're gonna be trying to fix this horn. So I'm gonna just beep this move for y'all and tell me if y'all hear something wrong. Bro, what? Alright, so I actually already went to the junkyard and got a new horn to replace this one because that's unacceptable. All I'm gonna need is a ratchet and a little 1/2-inch socket, and then just go up in here, take that bolt out, and disconnect this little wire harness, and the whole thing will just come out. And I'm gonna replace it with this one. Hopefully it works. Also, the reason why it was so easy for me to get in here so easily is because I don't have a fender liner. Like when I got the car, I didn't have one in here, so that's not there. If I did have a fender liner, it would look like this, and then you would want to get one of those little tools that pop these little plastic pins out, because you don't want to break them. I mean, you can, but you just got to buy all new ones if you do. And this is what that tool would look like. They do make these in plastic too. This one just happens to be metal. Just pop all these out, blah blah blah, and then it will be up here, but on the other side. Basically, all you want to do is slide it under the top layer and then pry it out like that. And got one piece out, and then go up under this bottom layer right here. Pull that out, and that way you keep this thing intact, because if you break this off in there, this thing just will be flopping down if you break too many of them off. And then you just pop these out and get to the horn. When you're done, you just slide it back in one at a time. Boom. Ooh, excuse my dirty fingers. Boom. Just like that. All right, so once you get that bolt out of there, it should look like this. Next thing you want to do is take this wire harness off, or you could do that before, it doesn't really matter. Just want to press this clip down and pull. It might be kind of stuck on there. You just get it off. If you can see back there, right up there, you got to lift something up, pull it straight out with the old, and it doesn't look very new, but it's the other one, so we're just gonna call it the new, in with the new. So we're just gonna reverse those steps. Gonna hook that up there just so it doesn't fall. You don't want to break it. And then take this little wire harness, slide it back on. You should hear a small click. Before we bolt that back up, we're gonna go honk the horn, see if it sounds any better. Fingers crossed. Yes. There we go. Yeah, I got kind of excited because, you know. Anyways, to get this bolt in there, try to get it started by hand, like that. Get as much as you can. You want to start it by hand and not like with an impact or something, so you don't cross thread it. Take this big old extendo ratchet with the 1/2-inch socket. Tighten that back down. Alright, got that finished up, and we are done. If you had your wheel well covered, you would have to put that back on, put the clips in one piece at a time, like I said earlier. And so that's it for today's video of, what's the series called, Fixing Up the Fusion or something like that. That's the end of the first episode. Thanks for tuning in. Now you know how to replace your horn on your Ford Fusion. I would say 2010 to 2012, but I think it applies to way more years than that. Ford Fusion, Taurus, Ford 500, there's a lot of them. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, share the video if you know anybody with this type of car that's looking to try to fix it up.